and pink actually as well. They're so cool. So please let us know in the comment section if your kid has one of them, or maybe you yourself. Who knows? Because I have. Today we're going to talk about them, and first of all, I want to tell you that you can go to our website and see we have really nice deals for you guys. Last time I promised you that we'll try our best to get some discounts for you, some surprises, because the new year started. Well, you know, some kids go to grade 1, some kids go to even grade 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe high schoolers. Well, yeah, some high schoolers would actually really love the watches. Our white color looks really, really nice. Well, I do personally believe, and the features are nice. So please go to our website and see the deals we have. Normally, well, we have 5% off for your first order if you subscribe to our newsletters. Also, we have 15% off today for our Z1. And also we have 15% off for our Z7 as well. And then we have also discounts for earbuds, even more than 15%. So normally we have our Z7 watches, no matter what color you choose. It is normally 219 euros. Today it is 186, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Then the our Z1 comes in 2 colors. Unfortunately, today you cannot see the green one, or maybe you can. I'm not quite sure. If you can see the green one, just let us know in the comments. If you can't, also let us know. Normally the price is 129 euros. Today it's only 109 euros. This is probably the last deal we have before Black Friday, so go on now for this. Let us, you say start with Z, let's be Z1, okay. So Z1 watches come in 2 colors. It is pink, and please pay attention that pink is a little bit different from Z7. And the second color is green. Really, really nice one. Please go to our website and check it out because, well, yeah, unfortunately you cannot see it here. It has one camera, 2 megapixel, which is good for the video calls, so for those who, like, you know, the kids for grade 1, then, or grade 2, or grade 3, who knows. Anyway, so this is pretty good for those who are using the watches for kids and who are gonna, it's not like your kid is gonna take a lot of videos and pictures for the social media, right? So it's completely okay for contacting some parents and relatives and, you know, maybe friends, long distance friends, who knows, maybe your kid went to summer camp and now is traveling and now is back home, so want to contact the friends. Z1 also, apart from camera, well, yeah, unfortunately, no green color. Apart from camera, it has steps counter. Also, it has, well, alarm for sure. You can see, and your kid can see the date, the day of the week, the time. It has also stopwatch. And then you can also see the online location of your kid. For online location, you can go to our, we have our app, which is called imoo as well. Here it is. You can always contact your kid and you can always see where exactly your kid is. Now we can see the exact location of the kid. This is the way it looks like. You can have a look. So literally you can see where exactly your kid is. You can see the building, you can see the street, you can see the city. Maybe you don't know sometimes, right? And this is pretty. Then we go for our Z7. Once again, the price is 109 euros today. Normally it's 129 today, it's 190 euros. Please go on, because today we're having probably the last deal before Black Friday, actually. Blurry, really? Please check it out. Thank you. Then we go for our Z7. Z7 comes in 3 colors. We have white. Please pay attention that this is not completely white. It is a little, I would say it's bronze here probably. Then we have pink and we have blue as well. Or really? That's actually a good question. Please check it out. Maybe I can go to our website and see it as well. Well, if I can see myself, that's good. But I actually can. Yeah, we're still having some troubles. Please, that's really good that you let us know, actually. Thank you so much. But maybe you can hear me well, right? So I will keep going with our Z7 has 2 cameras actually. So if Z1 has only front camera, Z7 has 2 cameras. Well, some of you probably guys know where the second camera is. It's actually the back one, but the back one is not here. Well, yeah. Oh, I can hear myself actually as well. Anyway, so yeah, the back camera is not here, and for backing up, well, for seeing that, actually, you need to flip up the screen. How do we flip up the screen? We have a button here. Well, you probably can't see it, right? This one. We just need to press it, and then here it is. Well, there are some parents who are worried about the quality of the watches and about the quality of if everything is fine or not. Yeah, cool. Yeah, once again, thanks for letting us know. The quality of the watches is really good. It's been through so many crash tests, so if you do like this, you shouldn't be even worried that your kit is going to have some troubles because, well, yeah, it never become loose, and I've been doing this for such a long time, right? And the kids are doing that sometimes. Well, you know, some kids are naughty, right? So, in fact, this actually works well. This technology is our own one. Well, the boss of us made it, like, let's say probably 5 years ago or maybe a bit more. Z7 is the 2nd generation of our imoo watch. Well, it is actually not the second, to be honest, but in Europe it is. Then, as for back camera's quality is much better than the front one. It's 5 megapixels, so in fact, if your kid loves taking pictures, or, yeah, by the way, let me show you how it looks like on the wrist. So for me, it works much better if your kid wants to contact someone and have video calls as well. Well, yeah, thank you. That's really nice. Thanks. So yeah, if your kid loves taking pictures and videos and having some video calls, well, normally when we have a video call, well, since they're wristwatches, they're always on the wrist, right? So if someone wants to have a call, it should be like this, right? Because there is camera. Well, it is probably really tiring, right? So for that reason, you press the button here, you flip up the screen, and then here we are. Hello, hello. As for parents, so why it is really good that Z7 has 2 cameras. The parent can always see the surroundings with the back camera. So literally when having a video call with a kid, the parent can see the kid himself or herself with the camera, the front one, surely. And then the parent can also switch between 2 cameras and then see the surroundings all around the kid. Sometimes the kids are too naughty saying that they're going back home and in fact they're staying in the playground somewhere. Oh my god. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's much better than, well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it works completely fine. Then we go for other features that Z7 has, apart from 2 cameras. So yeah, once again, the front camera is 2 megapixels, the back one is 5 megapixels. You probably just heard the sound. There is the kids love that sometimes. Also, we have our fitness app. What is the difference between the steps counter? Let me show you how it looks like. Normally, the kids who do not really love to stay active, they need some support and some motivation from the outside world. Let's say probably the parents or the friends or the classmates or someone, I don't know, teachers. For that reason, our imoo watches has fitness app. When we go for fitness, first of all, we're talking surely about the fitness rings, right? You can hear it, and you can see here. We have step counter, we have calories burned counter, and we have duration of exercise and all of the activities. And this is pretty what the parent can see, but the kid can see it differently. The kid can have a choice. One moment, please. So the kid normally can choose jogging, walking, sit-ups, and jump rope. Oh my god. Thank you. Well, the watch just fall down. But anyway, the quality is so good. So even if it keeps falling down, it's completely okay. We have 6 languages now. We have English, we have Polish, we have German, we have what else we have? We have French, we have Mandarin, and we have English. Did I mention English? Once again, English, German, Spanish, Polish, French, and
I don't know. So that
finish, we do it.
Right.
Who knows the sixth language, please let us know in the comment section. We forgot all of us. But anyway, so yeah. The watches, why I started talking about the languages, because the watches in the fitness app, there is option. Well, let me choose fitness. Here it is. I'm not quite sure if you can see it. Oh, well, yeah, probably you can. So, well, probably no. But if you want, we will try our best to get that language as well. We have here, here it is. This is actually the avatar that the kid can choose all of the, like, let's say, hairstyle and some, I don't know, accessories like a bag or sunglasses or all that stuff. The kids love that. The kids love to have, well, kind of, well, so-called competition or shows when they are sharing all the pictures of that, when they're sharing the results of their activity, of their sports activities, and just, like, you know, walking is sport or not, but anyway. So if the kids love it, or if they don't, they anyway will stay kind of motivated, and then when they need to have PE classes and then kind of, well, let's say PE examination, they're quite okay, because they know that after that they can see the report on their watches and see how it works. As for the fourth fitness activity that we have with our Z7, only Z7, not Z1, is, well, probably you can have a look here. You can try to guess what it is. I guess, guys, it's pretty easy, but yeah, just let us know in the comment section. I will just give you, let's say, a minute. This is water. So please try your best to guess what is the fourth exercise. I personally really do love it. I normally could go there and spend really nice time and, like, you know, to see all of the activities that we have. Apart from the sports one, what else we have? Our Z7 has AI scanner. And here we go. Again, my best coworker is here. Anyway, so for AI scanner, you'd better use the back camera. Or you can actually. Then we choose our AI scanner. Normally, you can choose another language. So, for example, if you live, let's say, in Germany, and your main language is German, but your kid wants to learn English or Spanish or Mandarin, you can set another language for AI scanner. And after that, you can let your kid just try to find an object that the kid doesn't know. Well, probably the kid doesn't know how to say that in English. Let us say we need to tap here to identify what that is. This is the way it looks like. There is an identification, and then probably you just heard that it says yellow duck, which is actually true, right? So it really works well if your kid learns another language, or if your kid is too little and doesn't know how to spell things and how to read them and all of that stuff, because it is actually written on the screen. So if your kid just learns how to read, maybe it will be of help as well. What else? AI scanner is, well, we don't have AI scanner on our Z1, but Z1 is kind of the watches that we normally recommend charging. We need charging. Z1 is watches that we recommend to those who are little, let's say 5 to 7 years old, maybe grade 1 actually. If your kid is just going to school and then you don't really know how to, well, let's be honest, there are some parents who are too worried about the kid, right? They might be sometimes a bit too much worried, so they need to control all of this stuff, and the kid doesn't really want to be, like, you know, feel like being under control, being like feel that pressure like under the surface, right? So sometimes it is really important not to let the kid know that you're too worried about him or her. So thanks to our Z1 and Z7 as well, you can always see where the kid is. You can even see with Z7, you can even see the kid's heart rate, the kid's body temperature, even blood oxygen actually. And then you can also see the mood. Well, the mood board is filled automatically when the kid is having some physical exercises, including walking actually. So literally, well, half a day you can see the mood of your kid. I'll show you how it looks like, and also the kid can do it manually as well. There are some kids, especially if we're talking about teenagers or close to teenage, who want to share their, like, their mood with parents, but they don't feel like talking about that or all of this stuff. So thanks to our imoo app, well, and imoo watches for sure, you can always be able to see where exactly your kid is, and if the mood of your kid is okay, if the kid feels like I don't know, let's see, here it is. We can see that the kid felt pressure in the morning, pleasure, not pressure, sorry. Well, I would personally feel pressure in the morning because I didn't really like school. But anyway, the kid felt pleasure at 9:27 in the morning. Then we also had, for example, for the 4th of July, the kid felt good at 3:11 a.m. Well, maybe the kid was moving somewhere. Anyway. Thanks to the mood board, if you're really worried about the kids' mental stability and emotional stability, you can always check it out and see if your kid needs some, support from parents, or maybe not only parents, and all of that stuff. We have here our, well, it's not WeChat, it's WeChat. It's the. Let me show you how it looks like. I'll show you actually with the app. So this is literally the messenger that our watches have. So actually the watches do not work with the apps from other app stores. We have our own, and one moment, I will show you. So literally, this is the messenger that here it is, the chat. The one that the parents use when having a conversation with the kid with the imoo app, and the kids are using when having conversations with each other. Let's say, when they bump up the watches and they become friends and they have a talk. So, as for other apps, it is not possible to get any apps with the watches, to be honest. Yeah. Why is that? Just because I'm more watches for kids, so all of the apps should be installed with the app. So literally, sorry, the parents can always know what exactly the kid is using, what apps. And but firstly, the parents should approve that. So here's our app center, and all of the apps we have on our watches are exclusively designed for our watches. So when the parent sees all of the apps here, and then for example, health, the parent can check what exactly it is about to see some print screens here, and then after that the parent can check if the kid is gonna be okay using the app or not. But anyway, so if the parent approves it here, so the kid is gonna have the app on the watches. If the parent believes that the kid is using the app for such a long time and it's too much screen time, or maybe it is exams period when the parent doesn't want the kids to have any other activity apart from studying, the parent can do such a thing, which is called restriction or time limit. So first of all, the parent can see, for example, if we just talked about Messenger, we have messages here. We have to see that today's usage is 0 minutes, but still there is a time limit, 60 minutes a day. Of screen time, surely. So if your kid uses the one app of messages for too long, it will just stop working. Now, the time limit, because, well, surely there is an option like 10 minutes or 40 minutes or 60 minutes, but you can also customize that. So if you believe that your kid is okay using the app for, let's say, 16 minutes, and then you can just set it anyway. Why it is always important to mention that we have our own apps, so we do not cooperate with any other. Yes, I'll just tell you about this a little bit later, okay? So yeah, why it is really important to mention that we have our own app center, just because all of the apps, like all of them, are designed for our watches, for our Z7 and Z1 and X10 and all of the others we have. Well, we don't have X10 in Europe yet, right? But we will soon, really soon. Just stay tuned. For that. Hey, cool. Well, they're really nice. I really do believe them. The apps are actually pretty safe to use. There is no any sensitive content so that the kid wouldn't, well, the parent wouldn't want the kid to see. Also, there is no ads, like any ads. Or, well, this is really cool. This is one of the reasons why I personally use imoo watches, just because there were no ads and nothing that disturbs me like a lot, because I had that trouble with other watches. But anyway. So yeah, all of the apps are pretty safe to use for the kid. The parent can see the information about all of the apps as well. Also, the parent can see for how long the kid is using the apps, but the parents cannot see the exact features that the kid is using inside the app. So for example, if we can see that the kid is using, let's say, sports, we can just only see the sports app information. We cannot see what exactly the kid did. We cannot see if the kid spent how much on exercising actually, or on, making the avatar looks good and cool, and choosing all of the let's say, I don't know, accessories, or again, clothes color or hair color, all of that stuff. So after the yes, two of them are on sale today. Oh, last time I told you that not last time, 2 weeks ago I told you that was the last deal we have for that summer. It's not summer, right? It is autumn here already. So our back to school deal is gone. This is probably the last one that we have before Black Friday. So hurry up. Let me check if we have the stock of all of them. Just go to our website. Oh, by the way, we have our new Instagram account. Where is it? Here it is. Just follow us, and then you will have a chance to get one gift. Really nice gift, to be honest. The new product of us. So let me see. Here we have watch phone Z7 is on sales. Normally the price, just go to our website actually. Normally the price is 219 euros. Today it is 186 euros. We have blue, we have pink, and we have white color. Just go and check it out. Then we have all of them in stock, but we don't really have a lot of white. So if you want one, just really, guys, hurry up, because we are not quite sure where exactly we will have. Well, the logistics works well, but sometimes we could have some kind of troubles. Yeah, so normally it is 219 euros. Today is 186. As for Z1, normally it is 129 euros. Today it's 109 euros. Also, just no code needed. You just go to our website and just yes, here it is. You can see the information. Then you can save 19 euros, which is good. It's how many cups of coffee? But anyway, I always count everything in cups of coffee. This is the way the personal. There is no green for Z7. Or you're talking about Z1? Again, Z1 has green color and pink. Green is... It's not green here anyway. Pink is... here is our pink. This is the way it looks. Really nice one. Then for Z7, it is... it comes in blue, pink, and white colors. Sorry. Well, you know, when the watches are falling down, I always feel like my phone is gonna be broken or something, but not the watches. I mean, literally, guys, what I did all of the stuff. I used the hammer. I put them to the freezer. They fall down so many times, like, I don't know, like plenty of times. Even being in such a condition, it never. Well, it would be really confusing if you just break it one right now, but it never happened anyway. Yeah. Well, no, we didn't finish with the differences. Yeah, surely we have the price difference because it's another generation of the watches, and then, but all of them are affordable, I believe. Anyway, it just depends on which features your kids need. Especially if you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 kids. Maybe no one has 7 kids, but yeah, who knows. Anyway, another difference between two of them, Z7 and Z1, is that Z7 gives you an opportunity to see where exactly your kid is right now, and to see if your kid follows the normal route, let's say. Why I say that is because you will be able to see the whole activity of your kid, all of the movements, to see the location track for 2 weeks. It is stored on the app, so if with Z1 the only thing about location that you can see is online one, as long as your kid has internet connection, so it's either a SIM card or Wi-Fi. You can have a look that there is a place for a SIM card here, and on Z7 as well. Z7 also has a chip because it has a fitness app. So for Z7, you are able to see where exactly your kid is right now. It's like when having a video call with your kid, you literally can see a little bit later. I will show you. My coworker just went for, well, for our washing machine. Anyway, so you can see your kid, you can see the surroundings thanks to the back camera, and you can also see the location of your kid. And if your kid moves, you can also see the movement. And then after that, or maybe at the same time, who knows, if you are really interested in that, you can see the location tracking for a kid for 2 weeks. So you can see every place where your kid went. You can see the speed of your kid. You can see the starting point. You can see the destination. Just let me show you how it looks like. It's actually called historical track. So for some people it is really important, for some not. So again, I do believe that both of our watches are affordable. It's just always a choice of if your kid needs. Well, and they look nice actually, both of them. I wouldn't say that let's say Z7 suits only Z1 suits only little kids. No, well, I personally like this anyway. So if your kid doesn't need all of those features like, you know, fitness or AI scanner, all of those, you know, funny cam, sticker cam, all of that stuff, if your kid doesn't need that, or you don't need that, it depends. And if you're okay with the historical track, so I mean, if you don't need that, you can only want to know where exactly your kid right now, and that's free. Then just go for the Z1, no problem. And well, it is really affordable, honestly. Especially today, 109 euros it is. Oh, well, yeah, it's. Let's say if a cup of coffee is. Oh, here we go. Good. So, yeah, but anyway, historical track. This is the way it looks like. For example, we see the historical track for the 5th of September, which was Friday last week. We can see the starting point, we can see the destination point, we can see the map, and then once we, if you can see it well or not, I'm not quite sure. Here we go. So we can see the way the kid moved. The kid moved actually. A bit fast, I would say. You know, so yeah, and a bit straight. Probably the kid had a drive with a parent or someone, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, you can see that the kid moved, you can see the here the kilometers counter. So after that, it will be possible to count the speed. But again, yeah, if it was a drive or if the kid took the subway, the speed information is not going to be correct. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit too fast for the kid to move. But who knows? Maybe the kid is a professional runner.
Yeah.
Why not? So here, the kid arrived at destination and completed a day's travel at 7 o'clock, 41 minutes in the evening. Oh my god, in total it was 30.5 kilometers. See that? That's actually a pretty long way. Why did you do that?
I'm just...
Oh, okay. No ads, right? Anyway, so yeah, this is let me show you how it looks like the map. So all of those buildings and the roads and the trees and the cars, you can see that all. And so this all works for 2 weeks. Also, there is an option for sharing. You can save the video and then send it with any other messenger that you're using, not only imoo messenger. I don't know, it may be what it may be. It may be WeChat, it may be Line or Kakao Talk or whatever you're using, anyway, Viber probably. But the video should be generated once again. Then you just save it and you can share it with, let's say, for example, just normally, let's say, mother picks up the kid from school and takes him or her to an art school or dance school or any other school, or maybe not school, a playground. But for tomorrow, mom has plans and dad needs to pick up the kid, but he doesn't know the route and he's afraid that he's not going to be on time. Maybe sometimes it happens to some dads, or to some moms as well. For me, it always happens, but anyway. So yeah, sometimes it is important, and then the other parent can just share the normal route of the kid. Here is an option. I have only WeChat on this phone, but anyway, if you have any other messengers, you can just choose them and then share the video, so you can know where exactly the kid normally passes, like what streets, what buildings, and all of the ways. Then yeah, we talked about our Z7 and we talked about fitness options, right? I mentioned that we have 4 of them, but I didn't mention what the 4th one. I saw a few comments. You guys were right. I'm not sure if you are still here or not. It is swimming. Why it is swimming? Because our Z7 watches are waterproof, which is really cool. And we're gonna show you the way it is waterproof now. But first we need to have a call. But for having a call, we need to know what is the name of the kid. I can have a call actually from using the watches. Recent sister, video call. Here. No, accept. I turned off the speaker and microphone, but you can see the way it looks. Here I am. You can see the exact location down there. Hello. You can also see the kit, and you can switch between 2 cameras. There is option for switching the surroundings. You can see after that the things that are going on around, and here we go with our duckling, and you can see any other things actually, and another duckling as well. Which is, why is it yellow? It's green anyway. So yeah, you can see that all. And then we go. I'll probably put it this way. And just put it there. Put it here. Okay. Thank you. So we're having our video call. Then we go for... I'm telling you all the time I need to do this. It feels so weird. Here are the watches. Here is ketchup. Go for it. Again, why we're doing that? Just because we wanted to show you that, well, first of all, that the watch band is good. I didn't mention that this is actually silicone. And then No.
Okay.
Also have soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Not a lot, but anyway. This guys who cook using soy sauce, you guys know that it will normally used for giving not the not only the taste but also the color to the dish. Again, we are using all of them just because we want to prove that it is easy to wash and the watch band is not gonna be, you know. Oh, sorry. Anyway, so we're still having video call, but yeah, ketchup one. This is our little washing machine. Again, I always need to mention, we do not recommend you guys to put the washes to the washing machine.
Yeah.
But if you have the one that we have here, you can have, well, so-called experiment with your kid. So your kid is probably gonna enjoy that. Maybe no. 3, 2, 1, go. This is D7. D7 is waterproof. You can see it here. And sorry. The watch band is silicone, so you can change that if you want. For them, it's not like we normally use silicone because it wouldn't cause any allergies, or if your kid puts that for, like, you know, on the wrist for such a long time, there is not going to be any troubles. Really? Why not here? Okay. So you guys, the video call, we need to stop it. Bye, mommy. Oh, it was sister. Oh, by the way, also you can see the option that it is possible to have a print screen here as well. Well, yeah, maybe the kids want to do that anyway. And the kids also can switch between 2 cameras, so if the kid wants to show the surroundings, it's also possible. Duck. Here is the duck. The best co-worker ever. Never speaks. Sure. Well, it's not like I don't like you. I like you a lot, but anyway. It smells good. All the time I feel that probably I could have, I don't know, a snack before having the streaming. Charging. Well, normally if your kid uses the watches for, let's say, for the whole day, you use different apps, it is like a charge a day. Let's say probably, oh yeah, like we do charge our cell phones. If your kid uses just a few features, like, you know, has a short video call, let's say 10 minutes a day, and then uses the fitness app for an hour, yeah, maybe an hour. So it is quite okay if the kid charges the watches once per 2 or 3 days. For Z7, like I use my Z7 for 2 years already. Now it takes me like around 2 hours till full charge, starting from 0. For the new product, it's gonna be an hour and a half, I guess. But here's the thing that I need to mention. As for charging, well, this is the charger actually, the magnet one on the side. Here is it is. So then for Z1, it is on the back. Also the magnet charger. Actually, charge okay here. Then it is not possible to use the watches while charging. Well, it is possible to see the time. It is possible to have an emergency call. Alarm also works, but it's not possible to use any other features. For that, you need to unplug it first. Well, for safety reasons, and then we don't want the kid to use anything that is connected to power. We do recommend to charge overnight. Well, the same as our cell phones. I mean, I'm not quite sure if you do actually. Do you charge your cell phone overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Maybe some people don't. Anyway. Well, I actually know if you people who don't, if they charge it when they're in the office.
No.
Well, yeah, maybe I should do the same. But I mean, too much screen time. For the kids, again, we recommend to use the watches and not to use the watch, to charge the watches overnight. Sorry, the alarm's still gonna work. But I always mention alarm that that it works just because I know that there are some parents who really do worry about the privacy of the kids, and what they always say like, I don't want my kids to be controlled by me, all that kind of stuff. It's not like I'm having any. Well, I would. How am I supposed to say that? Anyway, I don't mind what parents say to other people and to their kids and all of that stuff, but I personally don't believe that this is kind of controlling, and imoo watches is not a mean of control. Anyway, imoo watches is a mean of well, showing love, I would say. And actually, this is the main idea of our company. So when it all started with the slogan like "creating for love," because the boss wanted just present something to his kid. Yeah, our boss is actually a really nice father. So imoo watches actually came from his idea, like presenting something really nice, and that will help him to stay in touch with the kid because he traveled a lot, like like a lot of businessmen do. Anyway, so yeah, when the parents say me that the watches, this kind of watches, they are mean of control and the kids have no privacy, all this stuff, I always mention that if they have the possibility to check everything, even the apps, well, they never see the content of the apps again. They can only see the screen time. It doesn't mean that they will do that. So if you have a possibility to check it, doesn't mean that you're going to do that. Anyway, as for the... thank you. Just if you wanted to give your kids some... Oh, no. Yeah, why it's all pink? Let me just put the... Actually, we have blue here and white here. It's not like... Maybe this way would be better, right? Yeah, let it be this way. Anyway, if you want to give some freedom to your kid, you can actually let your kid use and set himself or herself the alarm, especially if your kid is just grade 1, so just learns how to go to school, how to become responsible for something. You can just give that freedom to our kids, setting the alarm, and waking up himself or herself. Well, yeah, freedom means responsibility, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I just told you. Responsibility, that's all about that. I do believe even 6 years old should have that. Well, 6 years old is pretty old one, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe I have too much expectation. But anyway, what else we have? What didn't I mention, guys? Just let me know. Again, I need to mention that we are having probably the last deal before Black Friday now. Go to our website. You can see that we are having, here we have 15% off. So it is normally, imoo Z1, which is normally 129 euros. Today it's 109 euros. Which is really good, guys. Really. Last time we had 15% off when we had probably like a month ago, maybe. I'm not for sure. As for Z7, normally it's 219 euros. Today it's 186 euros. 186, right? Yeah. And let me see. Guys, hurry up for the white one if you really want, because we don't really have much stock. Yeah, 186 euros today. Normally it's 219. You can save more than 30 euros. I'm not quite sure when we have. It's not like I know the deals before you guys. I know just maybe like a day before. But anyway, so yeah, now we have 15% off. Just go for it. And also we have our earbuds today. This normally it's 129 days, only 90 euros. It's more than 34 euros off today and yesterday. Probably tomorrow, because it is a new product. We're promoting it. By the way, please subscribe to our new Instagram. Here it is, our new Instagram account, and you'll have a chance to get one. Maybe I need to do that as well. Maybe I would really want that as well. So yeah. Oh, I didn't mention actually the 15 days no return return today. 15. If you guys are not sure which one is going to be better for your kid, like Z1 or Z7, or you're not sure about the color, or you're not sure if your kid is going to use the watches or not, or if it is suitable or not, you can buy them now and then check all of the features. If there is no store or imoo store in your city, or maybe even if there is an imoo store not here in city anyway, you can just go for it now. You can buy them. And then, if you don't like anything about the watches, you can just return it to us within 15 days. So literally, you have 2 weeks to use. If you don't like it, or your kid doesn't like it, or any other reasons, you just send it back to us. And, well, the money are going to be back to you. Also, we have 2 years warranty. If something happens to the watches, like any troubles, maybe some bugs, or I don't know what could happen, you can always contact our after sales support. The guys are working they're working hard. They're trying their best to solve all the problems. I wouldn't say that we have a lot of problems anyway, but sometimes it happens. As for 2 weeks of no reason return, I also know some people who buy Z1 and Z7 at the same time. They just let the kid use them, and then just to see which one works better and choose that one. The other one just sent back to us, which is also okay. Sometimes when I do the same when I buy something online. But anyway, so yeah, literally, what you're paying, you're not paying for anything. Just if you don't like it, just send it back to us. Delivery. Well, we normally send the product the next day after you. For example, if you buy today, we'll be sending that tomorrow, but I'm not quite sure about the delivery. It depends, actually. Well, I do believe it's going to be within a week, maybe 3 days, 4 days. How long? Well, not quite sure, to be honest. But I do believe it shouldn't be more than a week. We have stock in Europe, so it all depends on European logistics companies anyway. If you were in Asia, this is another topic anyway. So yeah, for the let's just let's just start again with our Z1. What happens to me? Sorry. With our Z1 watches. I'm watches for kids. The first generation of the watch is really affordable. Today it's only 109 euros. Normally it's 129 euros. We are having 15% off today. What it has, it gives you a possibility to have a video call with your kid, voice call as well, for sure. Then there is messenger here. We also have, what else we have here? Steps counter, we have alarm, we have stopwatch, we have agent friends option. Then we have level. It's kind of an app for competition, and the kids really do love that. And yeah, it's possible to use camera for filming some videos and then taking pictures as well. Then we have, yeah, this is great for Z1, and it also gives you a possibility to see where exactly your kid is. While having a video call or not having a video call, just you can press locate on the app, and then you will see where exactly the kid is. Here is location. We can see where exactly he or she is, and then we can Also see where exactly they can arrive to that area, but it is all you cannot see the location tracking for your kid. You can only see that with the Z7. This is also Z1 gives you your kid the possibility if your kid cannot speak sorry, cannot type yet, cannot read yet, and doesn't know how to type messages. The kid can just send you a voice message, or maybe if your kid is lazy like I am, sending a voice message is always a good option. Well, the same on Z7 actually. And Z1 comes in two colors, green and pink. Then we go for Z7. Z7 comes in three colors, blue, pink, and white. Also, it has front camera, the same as on Z7. Z1, sorry. So many Z. Anyway. The same quality, 2 megapixel. Also, Z7 has back camera, 5 megapixel. It gives your kid a possibility to take pictures, really nice ones. Yeah, just let me show you probably like this one. Anyway, it's possible to send all of those pictures to parents or to a laptop if there is also some videos. Here you can see. Oh, this kid is really cool. You see?
Yes.
Really handsome. Anyway, so yeah, also,哎，
那个明天 IG 有抽奖活动。
Oh, yeah, mentioned. Once again, guys, here's our new Instagram account. Follow us, and tomorrow we're having a giveaway. You will have a chance to get earbuds, right?
No， 明天是抽奖送博物馆门票。
Oh, it's gonna be a museum ticket in Germany only.
Yes.
Or maybe for those who travel to Germany, it's also well. You guys please follow our new Instagram account, and tomorrow we're gonna have a giveaway, so you will have a chance to get tickets to a museum. Which one do we know? Or you can just go to our website and check it out, or to our Instagram account and check it out. Just contact my coworkers, and they will just reply. And they'll let me know, guys. I also wonder what museum that is. Anyway, so yeah, going back to our Z7. The Z7 has two cameras, the front one and the back one, 2 megapixel, 5 megapixel accordingly. Your kid can use both of them for taking pictures and videos. You can also use them for having video call and for seeing the kid himself or herself, and then the surroundings, like to see the environment around your kids by switching the camera a bit while having a video call. Also, it's possible to have a voice call for sure, then voice and text messages. A lot of cameras like funny cam, sticker cam, beauty cam, all of this stuff. Like for those kids who love taking selfies, probably. Well, the kids sometimes really have fun having those, pictures with different kinds of stickers, and then after that they're enjoying it a lot. Then we have fitness app. App has 4 options of physical activities. It is jogging, it is skipping, it is sit-ups. Yes, we have sit-ups, and then the last one is swimming. Z7 is waterproof. You can see it here, actually, guys. Yeah, it works. Wait a moment, please. We have it all works. It is waterproof. Up to 20 meters, maybe deeper. Again, we never checked. So the fourth activity is swimming. Also, it has AI scanner. AI scanner gives a kid the possibility to learn different languages, so by knowing what exactly the things are called in that language, or just to know some information about objects around. Then what else we have on our Z7? Z7 also has, let me check. Then we have alarm for sure. We have stopwatch. We have dual. It's like an app for kids to have kind of competitions, and Then we have virtual me themes. These are like those kids who love different kinds of creativeness, and then who love to well, to show their self the way they are, all of this stuff. Then we go. You just need to chart that anyway. As for the price, it's normally 219 euros. Today it's 186 euros, 15% off. Also, 2 weeks no reason return, 15 days. You can use the watches and the key, or you can use the watches. You can see all of the features, and if it doesn't suit you or you don't like it, or and maybe you just bought 2 of them and you chose one, you can send the other one back to us. Or if you don't like it at all, you just again you send it back to us. We're completely okay, but I'm pretty sure you're not gonna do that. The watches are really nice, honestly, guys. As being a parent, it's like really important to, especially the one who's always worried, like I do. Always important to know where the kid is, if the kid is safe or not, and to always be able to keep in touch with the kid. But there are some schools in which the kids are not allowed to have cell phones. And well, yeah, again, taking the cell phone is really, really big. It's not really nice. And the kid can just go for the watches that are always on the wrist, so there is no need to yes, here is our website again, guys. We have stock of all of them. Yeah, just always important to know where the kid is, and yeah, it's always easy to put something on the wrist than to the pocket, right? The big cell phone. Cell phones are getting bigger and bigger these days, right? I remember we started with the little ones. Like my first cell phone was like really, really little, and then now it's like not possible to put it to the pocket. But anyway, so yeah. For kids, especially little ones, for let's say preschool or elementary school, the watches are a really good option anyway. So earbuds also are on sale today, not even 15%, it's even more. Normally it's 129 euros, today it's only 90 euros. So they're actually really nice. Just go for it if you're a fan of our imoo watches. You definitely need to try our earbuds. Also, I mentioned that the band is silicone, but if you don't like it, or if it doesn't like it, or maybe you want to change the color or the material again, or you can have, probably you want to have the cloth one, you can go to our website to see the accessories and to see that there is like a lot of choice. So if you guys want to check there, here it is. Here label, so it is possible to change it. Maybe your kid wants to change the color, so it would look better with the clothes, different kinds of clothes. Or maybe it was gonna be yes. When? Okay. Hello guys, we are back with our... Why do you want to always put them on the radio? I'm not sure. But anyway, our Z7, Z1 watches, imoo watches for kids. Here we are. Emergency call.
Yeah.
Emergency call. Here it is, guys. Now you can just have a look because it never happens to me that time. Well, it is quite okay. How did it happen? Normally for an emergency call, the kid needs to write C on the blocked screen. I just obviously did that, so we have Papa here. So Papa is an emergency contact, and we can have a... Actually, we can have a call right now. Papa. And... Oh yeah, I do that. Anyway, quick dial, please insert the SIM card. Yeah, we don't have a SIM card here, unfortunately, but yeah, this happens sometimes. Welcome here, welcome back. We are gonna keep talking about our imoo watches. If you have some questions, just let me know. We are gonna discuss the watches. If your kid already has our imoo watches, no matter which ones, Z1 or Z7 or maybe other generations of our watches, just share your experience. We're always actually happy to see and to read all of those messages. I personally really do love, because I'm a fan of imoo watches, honestly. And I need to mention again, we are having 15% off deal. You can please go to our website and check it out. Normally you have watches Z7 is 219 euros today, 186. Z1 is normally 129 today, it's only 109 euros. Just go for it, hurry up, because it's probably the last deal we have before for Black Friday. I'm not even sure if for Black Friday we're gonna have 15%. Maybe it's gonna be 5. Who knows? But anyway, just yeah, guys, hurry up. The deal is actually really nice. 15% is always, well, even 5% is actually nice. By the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter on our website here it is. You can see it here, 5% off. You can subscribe to our website, to our newsletter, and then get 5% off for your first order. Just go for it. Starting from, again, let's say Z1 or Z7, doesn't matter. Let's start from the first generation, Z1 watches for kids. It comes in 2 colors. The second one is green. Go to our website to check it out, please. The first one is pink. Pay attention that this pink and the Z7 pink are a little bit different pinks, but anyway. It comes in 2 colors. Then it has a front camera, 2 megapixel one. There is a place for a SIM card here. It might be additional one to your own one, or it might be the one that is that you prepared for your kid. Then it has steps counter, it has alarm, it has stopwatch. What else does it have? It has an option of finding friends when they bump up. Also, it has messenger, so voice and text messages are available. Then it is possible to have video and voice calls as well, and it gives an opportunity to a parent to see the exact location of the kid. Online location, online positioning, works with GLONASS and all the GPS, all that stuff. Then we go for our Z. Again, it is normally 129 euros. Today we are having 15% off, so today it's 109 euros, which is good, honestly. Next one, our Z7 watches. Z7 comes in 3 colors. You can see blue, pink, and white. Please, again, pay attention, guys, that white is not completely white. It has kind of, well, for sure, bronze color here. And the stripe as well. I haven't used this. By the way, this is the box that you receive. There is also the cover. Here it is. You can see the stripe, the color. It's not completely white already, but it's completely white on the back for some reasons. But anyway. Now we have stock in all of the European countries. So with the white, before we used to have only Germany. Now all of you guys have an opportunity to get that. Then what else it has? The first difference, the biggest difference I do believe between two of them is that, I mean Z1 and Z7, is that Z7 has back camera wherein it is possible to make the parents see the surroundings while having a video call with the kids, and also it gives an opportunity to your kids to take pictures and videos with the back camera. The back camera is not here because normally, well, these are watches, they're on the wrist, right? The back camera, well, we have our own technology. Our company created the flip-up screen. Here is the button you just need to press and flip it up, so you can see the well, you can flip on the screen. Sorry, guys. So yeah, you flip out the screen, you can see the surroundings while having a video call with your kid, and then only if the kid flips up the screen. If the kid doesn't, no, it's not possible. But anyway, while having a video call, you can switch between two cameras, so you can see the surroundings, and you can see the kid himself or herself, and also you can see the online location of your kid. It is while having a call. Another difference between Z7 and Z1 is you can see not only the online location of the kid, but also 2 weeks of positioning in the location tracking. This is called historical track. You can see all of the places where your kid went during the past 2 weeks. Well, as long as the kid had the watches. With internet connection, it might be either Wi-Fi or just data. You can see the you can see where your kid went. You can see where exactly he or she was. Although, like, you can see the routes. Sometimes it's important because, especially if your kid is little, let's say grade 1 or grade 2, grade 3. All of the kids are little sometimes for parents, but anyway, so yeah. If the kid, I don't know, goes somewhere and you want to know the route and you want to know how long it takes, then yeah, you can always use that option. Again, this works only with Z7, not Z1. So Z7, the first difference between Z1 and Z7 is that Z7 has two cameras, the front and the back one. The front one is the same quality with the Z1, it's 2 megapixels. The back one is 5 megapixels, which gives an opportunity to your kid taking pictures and videos with better quality. Also, it is possible to share all of those pictures and videos, so with Messenger, either sending them to parents' accounts, so the parents can see them on the app. I'll show you the way it looks like. So, for example, we have chat with Leo. Probably Leo send us some messages, some pictures. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, here it is, for example, the best coker again. The duckling, we can see that here that it was shot with imoo Z7. You can see the quality of the picture, which is really nice for the watches, I do believe. Then, or these two, or, oh, that's me. With yellow screen, but anyway. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, guys, so it is possible to see that, and then we go for our if the kid wants the parents to print the pictures, for example, the kid just send them to the parent's account using the messenger, and then the parent can also, I don't know, try to help the kid to transfer the pictures and videos to the laptop, probably. Well, it depends. Maybe your kid doesn't like taking pictures anyway. What is the next difference between Z1 and Z7? The next difference is that Z7 has AI scanner. AI scanner is the app that helps the kids to learn the information and the names actually about the objects around. So it especially works well if your kid learns another language. So your kid can use the app, and it will also be written on the screen what exactly that thing is, and the watches will pronounce that as well. Maybe it will help some kids to learn how to read even in their own language. Why not, actually? Never tried, but yeah, it would be so strange if I tried that. But anyway, I do believe it's a really nice option. The next difference is that Z7 only has the steps counter. Z1 only has steps counter. Z7 has a fitness app. What is the difference between fitness app and steps counter? Steps counter only counts steps, obviously. Well, we were talking about a fitness app. Actually, fitness app doesn't count the steps. Z7 also has steps counter. Apart from that, fitness app has option of jogging, sit-ups, skipping, and the fourth one, who knows? Here is a little clue. This is water. This is Z7 working. Yeah, working. Taking picture. Let me take a picture first. Anyway, yeah. Well, yeah, the fourth option is swimming actually, because Z7 is waterproof. Not Z1, only Z7 is waterproof. So fitness app has an option for swimming as well. Your kid can go to have if your kid does sports professionally, this always depends on the coach for sure. If your kid just loves swimming and those kind of fitness activities like jogging, sit-ups and skipping, it is always a good option to use the watches. It helps to count the duration of training, the calories burned. Also for swimming, it's possible to set the length of the pool, so it will count how many times the kid swam that. Also, what else? There is surely there is option for activity rings like we have on our cell phones as well, which sometimes help the kid to stay active. Well, they do help me to stay active, to be honest. I go for a walk anyway. Your kid is not really into sports, but you want to. There are also such things like music in the fitness app, like especially it works well for skipping. And I know that there are some schools that have a kind of physical examination, and they make the kids to have their skipping activity, like for example, to use the jump rope for a minute, or to jump 100 times and see the timing. So anyway, the watches just help practice that. And if you want your kid to have kind of, if you believe your kid is always see the friends, so go and enjoy that as well. Then what else we have? Z7 has a few camera apps like so-called beauty cam. Then we have sticker cam. We have funny cam. Literally, the cameras give those apps give the kid the opportunity to take pictures with different stickers and choosing different colors and accessories like a hat or sunglasses or all this. The kids actually really do love that. So if your kid is into taking pictures, it's also a good option for presenting Z7 to your kid, so your kid will enjoy time spending with watches. It's not like it's gonna be a lot of screen time actually, but after that you can print the pictures and put them somewhere on the wall of your kid's room or somewhere, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, the next option Z7 has, actually Z1 also has a stopwatch. You never know how the kids love to play with stopwatch, but they do. Also, both of them have alarm for sure. So if your kid has that responsibility of waking up himself or herself, those kind of freedom, using the watches is really nice. while the watches are like this Z1 has the magnet charger on the back. Z7 has the magnet charged completely. Z1 has the magnet charger on. The watches do not work while charging, while connected to power. Well, they can show the time, the date, the day of the week. Call, and this is great. For any other features, you need to unplug it first. We don't want the kids to use anything that is connected to power, so this is why we restricted that. Well, safety first, imoo is a product for kids' own son, so we come with an idea of creating for love, and this is why all of those kind of features that we adults probably will never pay attention to needs to be considered. Even like normally I would say most of the people I know, everyone probably still is gonna use the cell phone while it is connected to power, but we actually some extent happens to me a few times, so I'm not really into that, but I still do. We don't want the kids to have those troubles, so this is why we restricted the usage of watches while charging. Next thing is that, but alarm still works. Again, going back to alarm, and again, if you want your kid to have freedom, you can give responsibility as well. Freedom means responsibility, and they always come together. Not means, but they come together. So if your kid needs that, you can give that opportunity to your kid, and he shouldn't be worried that it's not going to work while charging. Why I do mention that alarm and why do I connect that with charging is just because we understand that sometimes it is well, let's say if the kid spends too much screen time during the day, the watches are gonna get a low battery level, right? So there is need to charge, and we normally recommend to charge overnight since it is not possible to use them while charging. So if your kid spends, let's say, not too much time using the watches, probably it's maybe a short video call, like 20 minutes with long distance relatives or friends. Then you can, and apart from that, the kid can also use the, let's say, the fitness app, for example, for an hour a day. So your kid can charge the watches once per 2 or 3 days. If your kid uses watches for longer, we recommend to charge every day. Well, overnight, actually. It will take probably 1.5 to 2 hours from 0 to full charge. So, which is quite quick, I guess. Well, acceptable, at least for me anyway. The same with the Z1. Shortly, the new watches are going to be charged quicker than the old ones. As for using the watches, so we have 2 years warranty. If something happens to the watches, it might be either to a charger, but literally nothing could happen. It's a magnet charger. What can happen to that? But anyway, or maybe some bugs, because our IT team always works, so we have updates, all of this stuff. You can always contact us, our after sales support. They are always online, so they always try their best to help you guys solve all the problems you probably meet. Then, and what else we have? We have 2 years again, 2 weeks now, reason return, 2 weeks, 15 days actually. If you buy the watches and you don't like anything about the watches, like literally anything, you can just send them back to us without even telling the reason, and the money are going to be returned to your bank account or the way you bought them. Anyway, as for the prices today, guys. We're having 15% off again. Please go to our website and here it is. Here's our website. Just go there. You can see that we are having 15% off. You can save more than 30 euros if you buy Z7. Normally it's 219 euros. Today it's 186 euros. For Z1, normally it is 129. Today it's 109 euros. So 20 euros off. 50% off is good. Also, we have more than 30 euros off for our earbuds. Normally it's 129. Today it's only 90. Also, guys, we have our new Instagram account. Here it is. Please follow us. Tomorrow we're gonna have a giveaway. You can get the chance to receive museum tickets and go there with your kid, probably in Germany. Maybe you're going to travel to Germany. If you live in, let's say, Spain, you can also participate and follow us. Maybe I can follow as well, and you follow. Yeah. Go for it. We're also going to go to a museum anyway. Why not, actually? Then, I don't know which one, honestly. Maybe I wouldn't be even interested in that, but maybe we will. Who knows? Well, the main thing is that the kids should be interested, right? So we want the kids to enjoy that activity with parents and all of those days off, and yeah, should work. Going next, what we have in common between two of them? It is the app and the restrictions. Yeah, it sounds weird, I know, but anyway, we have restrictions, so the parents can always check for how long the kid has used the app, and then if the parent believes it's too much screen time, the parent can always use the app and to see, for example, let's say Leo used to go for app disabled, then we see, let's say, for example, funny app. The kid used it for 0 minutes. But anyway, you guys, you can go, you can see that the time that the kid spent on the app, and you can, if you do believe it's too much time, 0 minutes. But anyway, for example, your kid used them for like an hour and a half. You can set the time limit, so there are some options like 10 minutes, 20, 30, 40, 50, and an hour. You can also customize that, let's say, set 24 minutes a day at most against screen time. So if the app, let's say, like fitness works while the kid is streaming, the screen time is not counted, surely. Then we also have, it works for both of the watches actually. So for example, if we're talking about a messenger, two of them, they have it. So the parent can restrict the usage at all. So it may be a restriction, so the kid is not able to use the watches. Sometimes it is important for some parents when they are having, like, let's say, when they're worried about before the kids are having some exams, or, well, elementary school they don't really have exams, but anyway, so yeah, if the kid doesn't really pay a lot of attention to studies or pays too much attention to the watches, it's possible to restrict the usage of the watches. Then if not the watches, but certain apps and the watches themselves as well, because we have school mode and we also have sleep mode. What do they mean? School mode means that when the kid is at school, you can set the time, let's say, starting from, I don't know, 8 a.m. till noon or till 1 p.m. The watches are not going to work. Only it is possible to set the time, the date, the day of the week, and to have an emergency call. Then we also have sleep mode, the same actually. So for example, let's say you said from 11 p.m. till, I don't know, 6 a.m. the watches are not going to work because it is sleep mode. I know there are some kids, I know actually quite a lot of kids who really do love use the watches at night because they're too bored and they don't want to sleep, and after that they cannot wake up in the morning. Anyway, so it is possible to have the sleep mode, and the watches are going to be blocked for that period of time, and the watches are actually going to be still charging. While charging, they don't work as well. Then Next thing is that we have what else we have in common? The restriction. Oh, by the way, about the restrictions as well. It doesn't really mean that you always need to restrict that. We can set the, well, there were some people asking me about that. You can just set the limit, and you can just say no limits, also fine. So if you give a lot of freedom to your kid, why not? Actually, we'll just support those kind of parents. Hello, hello. Then if your kid really is not into competitions, as I mentioned, it makes your kid feel like being under pressure, you can turn off all of the ranks like related to fitness or related to any other activities. There is also a dual app, and some kids don't really like to have competitions and, you know, to feel like someone is better or so. All of that related stuff. You can always turn it off so your kid will have kind of a safe personal space while having time with the watches, which is really good, right? Also, since we started to talk about the fitness app and all of the stuff related to Z7 watches, again, Z7 comes in blue, pink, and white colors. There is an option which is called mood. As I mentioned, it is normally filled automatically when kid has any fitness activity, including walking actually. But sometimes the kid can fill it in manually, so if your kid doesn't even like to, well, let's say, for example, if your kid doesn't like having the what am I supposed to answer? Anyway, yeah, what I was talking about now. Now, if the question is Z7, the mood, yeah. If your kid doesn't really like sharing the things about the well, the emotional things, like especially if your kid is going to be a teenager soon, or maybe your kid is a teenager, you can just if your kid can manually fill in the mood form, so you can actually see the it on the app. I'll show you how it looks like, and if you do care about the kid's emotional stability, you can always check it out. Heart rate. No, not heart rate. You want to go for that?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Fresh. We guys are gonna have our activity. Here we go, here we go. Again, guys, we're having our well, this is not back to school deal. This is just the deal for today, 15% off. Just go for this, and then we have 15% off for the watches, and then we have also more than 35 euros off for earbuds. Then we go for, should we talk about the mood now, or maybe we can just go for that one? That's okay, go for it. Well, first of all, let us just have a video call to the kid to check out. Well, it's probably you noticed that we have two of the pink watches here, so I'm always really confused which one is. I'm not the kid anymore. My memory doesn't really work well, unfortunately. Confirm. Here we go. Okay. Actually look pretty good here. I love the cameras. Anyway. I turned off the microphone and yeah, here it is. Here we go. Then since the watches are waterproof, we are gonna put them there and go for our ketchup. Just to show you. Go. You go.
Okay.
this. Okay. Cooperate. We are having video call now. Please have it and pay attention that it is all like because of the ketchup, all of that stuff. We just put them to the washing machine. Again, I always need to mention that we don't recommend you to put the washes to the washing machine, but yeah, if you have the same one, you can try that. Go. Oh God, they're having video call. You can see the washes machine as well. You can see. Okay. Why are we doing that? We are doing that just to show you that the watches are waterproof and also to show you that that it's easy to clean it. Not like in the washing machine, but anyway. The band quality, it is silicone, so it's easy to. Here, we still have a video call. It is possible, by the way, to switch between two cameras since Z7 has the one camera and the back camera. So when you switch between them, you can see look at the environment, and then you can see, here it is. You can check where exactly your kit is. You can see what's going on around. Here is the map. So you can see also the online location of your kit as well, even if the kit is not the kit in the washing machine. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. We just oh my God, it looks so weird.
Yeah.
We were trying to have video call this way. By the way, it's also possible to share some kind of stickers with the kit and have a look. Kids really do love this way now. Again, please go to our website to check if you can get at most 20%. I'm not quite sure. We have our, let me show you. We have our activity, well, here is extra 5% off. You can follow our newsletter and you can get 5% off for your first order for the first watches. Also, we have 15% off today. This is probably the last, well, this kind of deal before the Black Friday. So, but it's still more than a month. Go for it now if you want to present something nice to your kid. We are having 15% off for Z1 and for Z7 as well. Again, you can see the availability of the colors here. Now all of them are available. If we're talking about Z7, but please guys, if you want to have the white one, hurry up. We don't really have a lot of stock in Europe. This white looks really, really nice. I really do love it. Anyway, so next, Z1 is normally 129 euros. Today it is 109 euros. A little bit more, a few cents more. Anyway, so it's really affordable, I do believe. No, it is green, but unfortunately I cannot show you. Well, I can, but you will never see that. This is the green one. You can go also to our website. Well, here you can also, I cannot see it, but anyway, you can just choose green here and check it out on our website. So the color is really nice. I would say this, like, what kind of green is that? I'm not quite sure. Smiling. Anyways, yeah, the color. No, Z7 comes in blue. Z1 comes in green. Z7 has pink, blue, and white color. Here's, by the way, yeah, it's pink of Z7 and pink of Z1 is a little bit different. Well, it's not that the difference is really big, but anyway, for some people it is important. For me, it's not because I love blue. But anyway, blue is really nice. My own Z7 is blue. So
Love the white one.
No, my X10 is white one.
Okay.
X10. Oh, by the way, guys, if you know what X10 is, or if you don't know, just let us know. soon, really, really soon, we're gonna have this in Europe. They're really nice, really well. I'm actually a fan of imoo watches, but Extend is like another level. It's really, really good. Anyway, so yeah, what is the next thing that we have to discuss about our Z7 and Z1 watches is that it has an option of restricting unknown calls. Where is it? Reject unknown calls. This is the way it's called. Normally, if then, yeah, reject history for the last 30 days. We have no record now because our watches don't have a SIM card here these days. So, but before we used to have a lot, all of those spam calls, all of those scam calls, all of that related stuff that I don't really like. Your kid will never get all of those calls because all of them are restricted automatically, and actually you will also never get notification, like the instant one. But you can always see who called your kid for the past 30 days when you open that feature. No. Yeah, I guess I didn't tell you about that today. When we were talking about calls and all of that stuff, if hi, hello, hi. Your kid can get friends by bumping up two watches. There is an option which is called 18 friends. After the feature is opened, the app is opened on both of the watches, the kids just bump them up this way, and then they become friends automatically, as long as parents do not restrict that. I know some parents do that, but mostly never. So once your kid has a new friend, you will see that person in the friends list. Let me show you the way it looks like. For example, Kid has oh my god, Kid has no friends.
So sad.
Shoot, Emily has no friends as well. How come? And Nina has no friends. What's wrong with the kids here? Leo has one friend and one contact. So when we are talking about friends, you can see that it's friends here. You can see the name of that kid. You can see the real name. Well, the name might say nickname, then the real name, and there might be phone number, but not necessarily. And the picture as well. As for the contact, here it is. There is just the name and the phone number. Why is it so? It's just because sister is the one who uses the cell phone and the app of imoo, not the watches. If someone, let's say grandpa or aunt or someone, doesn't matter, uses the imoo app, surely the person cannot just bump up and become friends with kids, right? For that, but still, if that person wants to keep in touch with the kid and the parents are okay with that, the parent can use the app to add that person to the contact list. So after that, the kid will be able to contact all those people, but they would need to use our imoo app to share pictures and videos, to have video calls, to have voice calls, to send messages, and all of that. Then, what else we have? Actually, why we do that? Because we want, again, the kids to stay safe. It's like we never allow the kids to use the watches while they're plugged and connected to power. We do not allow the kids to receive calls from unknown numbers as well, because yeah, it's not good. And we want we give the parents opportunity to see where exactly the kids are. To see all of that stuff, but it's all about taking care, and it's all about love. It's not about control anyway. And then the same with the Z1 and Z7. So both of them actually, all of the phone calls from unknown numbers will never get through. So your kid will never even know about that and will never get any notification, as well as you won't as well. But you can see them if you go to the app and open that thing. Z1. Z1 comes in two colors. Both of them are on sale. Hello. Welcome here. Which one? Z1 or Z7? I recommend you Z7. Z7 is good. It's like my blood pressure. I love. Then we go. What else didn't we discuss today yet? We talked about restrictions. We talked about screen time. We talked about contacts. What else we didn't? And once again, guys, please go to our website and to see the. Let me show you. Huh? Here it is. Here is our website. And here are, yes, you can see the information about color, you can see the information about the way to pay, you can see the screenshots, all of the stuff. Cool, that's really nice. Yeah, guys, by the way, if you have some, stories, or maybe you want to share experience of your kid using the watches, or maybe you are using the watches as well, then you can just check it out. Well, cool then. Why? I love imoo watches just because the apps have no ads and no kind of content that I don't want to see. I mean, anyway, I'm an adult, right? So I have choice. I still choose imoo. You were talking about the watch phones, anyway. By the way, about the Z7, if and Z1 actually as well. If the watches have no SIM card, but every day is connected to Wi-Fi, still, and if your kid still has the watches with him or herself while having outside, once the kid gets into the area with Wi-Fi connection, you can see on the app where your kid was. If we're talking about Z7. Why is that? It's just because that all works even without the SIM card. But again, there should be at least every day, once a day, the connection to the internet, so Wi-Fi. Like, let's say, for example, my imoo watches, this one, have no SIM card, but I use them for fitness activities and just to see the track, especially when I'm walking my dog. I have two of them actually. And once I get home, I can see all of the route, the way we walked. So it is all historical track only for Z7. So Z7 has 2 weeks historical track. It is always possible to see where exactly the kit was. Let me show you that once again. So for example, we can see the 5th of August. Where is it? Here it is. We can see the way the kit moved. You can see the information when the kit started movement. I'm not sure if you can see it well. We have a few cameras here, so guys, I need to move it all the time. We have, you can see it where exactly the kit was. You can see the speed, you can see the destination point, you can see the starting point, you can see the speed of your kit. Well, sometimes it's not really accurate because the kit sometimes not walks but takes the car or subway or whatever. You can see the kilometers counter here. So yeah, sometimes the speed of the kit is a little bit too fast, just because, yeah, here is the kit started moving at 8:21 p.m. and finished at 7:41 p.m. So completed day's travel, in total 30.5 kilometers. That's pretty a lot, right? So you can see all of that information. Once again, these watches didn't have a SIM card, but still we have a chance to see where exactly the kit was, just because the kit arrived at the. Again, it will never work with kids, I guess, just because the kids are. Well, parents buy the watches for the kids just because they want to see where exactly the kid is and to be able to contact them, right? But if you want to use imoo watches, just like that. Anyway, yeah, once again, guys, this is the charger for Z1. Oh, it is on the back, the magnet charger on the back. For Z7, it is on the side. Again, while charging, the watches do not work. Why they don't work? Just because we want the kids to stay away from the power, to stay away from the things that are connected to power. No, earbuds are not 15% off, even more. Normally it's 129, today it is 90, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. As for earbuds, you can go to our website actually as well to see it. I'm not quite sure when the deal finishes, but it's gonna be over one day. Since it is a new product, yes, now it is 90% off. Oh no, sorry, not 90. It is only 90 euros. 90% off is pretty low. You can save more than 38 euros. Then for you guys actually can see the oh, it is charging here, right? You can see the accessories. Yeah, we have charging cables, all of that stuff, and the accessories. One word, someone asked me about the watch band. Yeah, I understand that. Well, we tried our best to try to find the material that will work better for most of the people, but yeah, some people don't really like silicone. For me, it is like really nice to skin. It is soft and it's easy to clean, as you just saw. The watch is inside the washing machine. Anyway, but if you don't like that, or your kid, well, mainly if your kid doesn't like it, you can always go to our website and to see other accessories. We have watch bands, like different material, different colors as well. So if your kid doesn't like silicone, you can go for the cloth one, no problem. As for colors, also, especially those for close to teenage, they love to change that. Also, why not? There is on this side, so yeah, you can just use the tool and then change the color and the quality. Anyway, the watch band. You can see the availability on our website as well. We have stock in Europe now, so just check it out. As for the colors, again, Z7 comes in blue, pink, and white color. Z1 comes in pink and green color. Green color, please go to our website and see, check it out there. Or our social media as well, why not? Then again, let us just quickly go through the differences between Z1 and Z7, and if you have any questions, just let me know, because it's almost over. So if you have questions, just hurry up. Again, Z1, the first generation of our watches, imoo watches for kids. It comes in two colors, green and pink. Pink is actually really nice, and green is nice as well. All of them are really nice. If I had chance, I would buy all of them, but I don't need Z1. But anyway, so yeah, Z1, two colors, green and pink. Here is the place for SIM card. There is no chip because there is no fitness app, but anyway, there is a steps counter. Also, front camera, 2 megapixel one, which is good for video calls and taking, selfies. Some kids love that. Voice video calls, voice and text messages, steps counter, alarm, stopwatch, adding friends option. Also, it is possible to transfer all of the data from Z1 to another generation of our watches. Let's say it's going to be Z7 or X10 or any other. All of those pictures and videos. By the way, videos is also possible to record with the watches. And then it is possible to see online location of your kid. You can always know where exactly your kid is as long as your kid has internet connection. The price is 129 euros. Today is 109 euros. 15 days, no reason return. You can send it back to us if you don't like anything about this, but only within 2 weeks. And also 2 years warranty. Any trouble, just let us know. We will try our best to solve it. Our after sales team works their best to provide you a good experience. There we go, and help for sure. Z7. Z7 comes in 3 colors, blue, pink, and white. It has 2 cameras. The front one is the same quality with the Z1, 2 megapixel. The back one is 5 megapixel. The back one is not on the back side of the watches. We have a flip-up screen technology. This is our own one. Here is the button. You just need to press it and flip out the screen. The quality is good, so it will never become loose. I always show it this way. You shouldn't be worried about that, never happens. So no matter how many times the kit flips off the screen, it always is okay. Here is the back camera. Normally it is protected by this side of the watches. Then the back camera's quality is 5 megapixels, so it is much better, right? More than twice. Then it really suits to those kids who love taking pictures and videos, and also it gives a really nice opportunity to the parents to see the surroundings while having a video call. The parent can switch between 2 cameras and to see what's going on around the kid, to see the environment. Also, it is good to have a flip-up screen while having a video call, because when the watches are on the wrist this way, the kid can just flip up the screen and have the next conversation with parents. Also, then, sorry. Thank you. What else? C7 has, I don't know. Some of the kids sent me a message. Actually, one of the kids. Let me check. Then we go for fitness app. Z7 has fitness app, so the kit can have 4 options of activities, like swimming, jogging, sit-ups, and what else? Skipping. Yeah, swimming, because Z7 is waterproof, so if your kid loves that, just go for our Z7. What else did I mention today? Our new Instagram account. Here it is. Please follow us. Tomorrow we're gonna have giveaway, so you'll get a chance to receive the museum tickets, which is also really nice. Just follow us and stay tuned.